wonderful to be back after a 2-year pandemic-induced break. A pandemic which triggered unprecedented disruption, change, and lingering uncertainty about when and how it would end, and when we would be able to meet in person. Charity, unity, and a collective determination to help one another to get through the pandemic. This spirit of selflessness was exemplified by ethnic minorities and Muslim communities across the UK, who, despite tragically being disproportionately impacted by COVID-19, responded awe-inspiringly in aiding others. In fact, mortality rates for people of Bangladeshi and Pakistani heritage were at one point 5 times higher than the national average. However, this did not stop their prominence in the frontline efforts. The government certainly did not help when it announced local lockdowns mere hours before Eid al-Adha, igniting baseless allegations that Muslims were not adhering to COVID guidelines. And even when the end looked in sight with the introduction of vaccines, it was once again Muslims, dubbed as anti-vaxxers, who took the blame for the government's initial failure to reach their communities with its shortage of vaccines in deprived areas. It is because of those very unjust depictions that Muslim News Awards, established in 2000, have evolved into a very prominent annual event on the Muslim community's calendar. They provide a much-needed antidote, debunking unchallenged stereotypes about Muslims and Islam against the onslaught of negative portrayal in the media and, regrettably, by politicians, the very people elected to represent us. And as you will witness tonight, despite much negativity, Muslims continue to contribute to society. You will be introduced to an impressive array of talented men, women, and young people who are excelling beyond their fields, as well as contributing to the greater good of society.
Not only is the Muslim News the country's oldest surviving newspaper that reports on Muslim communities and the issues that concern them, but the awards showcase the very best of the UK Muslim community and demonstrate how British Muslims are net contributors to a vitality of a multicultural and multi-faith society. So it is brilliant that we are here in person to celebrate such a success after a 2-year hiatus caused by the pandemic. So it's greater understanding that comes when we're more diverse. Well, the UK Parliament has a record number of MPs from ethnic backgrounds and more women than ever before. But more still needs to be done, including when it comes to our staff. I would like to see more people from underrepresented communities taking senior positions. I would like people to want to work in the House of Commons, to tell their peers what a great place it is to be. Let me tell you, the Director General of the House of Commons is a woman, but she is a Muslim woman. That's what we're doing. We're making that change. So please, look for the jobs. Come along. We want you to come and work with us.
also pay tribute to Muslim News for holding this event, but also to Ahmed J. Verzi and for all of the work that Muslim News has done over so many years, sharing news, but also connecting communities, bringing communities together, and challenging prejudice, challenging Islamophobia, and challenging stereotypes for so many years. Thank you for doing this. And thank you too for holding Parliament to account and holding the government to account as well. And it is wonderful to see so many amazing, inspiring Muslim women winning so many of the awards tonight. We, in the Labour Party and the Shadow Home Affairs work that I do, want to support the work that Muslim News does to challenge Islamophobia. We've adopted and are keen to promote the APPG definition of Islamophobia, and also determined that there has to be much stronger action against Islamophobia, against hate crime at a time when religious and racial hate crime has been rising. We have to challenge it everywhere we find it.
In the UK. In her spare time, Madiha loves to travel and explore new cultures and adventures, including deep-sea diving and bungee jumping.
We can and do pass laws to make discrimination illegal. But I think that we can play an equally important part by setting the tone of public debate on the issue. We can speak positively about diversity, highlight the benefits it brings to our society, and welcome those who seek sanctuary at our door. And that's why I'm particularly delighted to be able to present the Malcolm X Young Persons Award for Excellence. And the award goes to Arqam Al-Hadid.
Arqam Al-Hadid has been recognized nationally for his tireless efforts to unite
everyone else and saying what an inspiring collection of nominees and award recipients. I think Ahmed first asked me to do this about 3 years ago and held me to that yes, but given everything that the country's gone through and many in our communities have gone through too, to see so many good stories of inspiration is fantastic for everybody. I'm particularly delighted to be doing the Ibn Battuta Award. I think it's nearly the 700th anniversary of his travels around. But the winner of the Ibn Battuta Award for Excellence in the Media is Nesreen Malik.